Good morning. Yesterday, I took my car in for a service and was lucky enough to meet Lawrence. Lawrence was the driving gentleman that dropped me off at the mall so I can wander around there until my car was done. And as it happens, people check in with each other, people ask, "How are you?" And Lawrence said he wanted to share something with me. And he said he watches the country and he watches our government and he watches the people in the street. And he feels that everybody is in bondage to illness, bondage to fear, bondage to the rules of the government, and bondage to all sorts of things that we don't even know of in our lives: poverty, lack, not seeing God for God's greatness, maybe. And he said there's something he wanted to share with me. And of course, I'm being very curious and naturally want to know more about people. I said, please do tell. And he said the minute he becomes aware of his state of anxiety or fear, he knows it is time to forgive himself and to go and sit down and write down. First, what he does is he writes a list of all the people that he knows, literally every single person whose name pops up in his head. And he begins with himself. And he says, Lawrence, I forgive you. I set you free from bondage. I open all doors of abundance and of God's grace to you. And so he goes through every list and he says, he puts the parliament there, he puts the poor people in the street there. He might not know them by name, but he sees them every day. And it was such a profound sharing that I felt today's Do It With Me is going to come from Lawrence. And I'm going to spend the rest of this afternoon setting everybody, including myself, free from fear and bondage. And I think this is going to be a profound new forward step for many people. So from the bottom of my heart, I invite you to join me and take this little message seriously, make it real, do it. Don't just do it in your head, write it down. And when you are finished, destroy the paper, burn it, do whatever you need to do. But set yourself free from perceived bondage, real bondage, fear bondage, any kind of bondage that you might be being suppressed by. And let us see what happens for all of us. And I want to thank Lawrence for this beautiful Do It With Me today. I hope you take this seriously, and I hope that it also sets you free from all sorts of bondage that, knowing and unknowing, might be affecting your day. Have a beautiful, forgiving day.